Let me ask you this. Let's say you're in Vegas, right? And you could stay at, I don't know, a Motel 6, which would be fine, or you could stay at the Mirage where the show is, let's just say. Would the show be better if you were at the Mirage in a comfortable hotel? Yeah, fuck yeah.
No, listen, you want the least amount of movement. People think when I come to a town that they're like, they send me these suggestions for food and they send me suggestions to do, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But I'm at an age right now and a point in my life and my career that when I go on the road, it's to relax. So I want the least movement as possible. I'm not going to go out to dinner before a show and burn myself out talking when I could just relax before the show. You know?
Yeah, I need at the
There's
hotel.
so many little fucking things that you need to do to take care of you. You know, I don't know what guest was on, maybe about a year ago, and we discussed what does it take to be you. It was very interesting. What does it take to be you? There was a time where it took a shower and a box of cereal and fucking a can of soda to be me, you know. And now comes a time where you have to actually get up, drink coffee, write a little bit, smoke a little bit, write a little bit, you know, eat breakfast, drink a protein shake, take my blood pressure medication. I gotta rub cream on my fucking rashes. I gotta rub baking soda on my fungi nail. What does it take to be you? You know, like, what does it take? You know, you realize that in those moments when you're taking care of yourself, when you're taking better care of yourself, you know. When you have an option to drink between a soda and there's a big glass of water. There's those little things. You know, 10 years ago, I would have just gone for the soda at whatever time it was and drank the whole bottle of fucking soda. You know, now you're going to go to sleep, you have to drink some fucking water, even though you're going to get up and pee in the middle of the night. There's just such a big difference when you take care of you. You know, and for years, I never did.
Was it a conscious decision? Because for me, it was more just like I got into a rhythm and then I got so busy that you just don't think to change your rhythm. Like when you get so busy focusing on other things, like you just don't, like, all right, this is working, I guess, so I'll leave that alone, but then it's really not working.
I got into a bad rhythm when I moved to Los Angeles
yeah.
in 99. When I moved to Los Angeles in 99 is when my health went kaput. But there's two reasons to that. And let's be frank and honest about them. The number one reason was my dedication to comedy. That I put everything I had into comedy my first 7 years here. But I could have put more into comedy if I would have taken care of myself. I neglected myself. So for all those years, I didn't care what I ate. I ate late at night. The mirror I looked at showed me in high school. It didn't show me as I was becoming 350 fucking pounds. You don't see that till you take a really good look, which we don't really do. A lot of us don't see ourselves or don't really want to look. I didn't really want to look. I just thought my clothes were getting tighter because they were shrinking. My wife was shrinking the fucking clothes. Instead of going, no, I'm putting on weight after weight after weight after weight after weight. And then some of the sleep apnea developed. You know, all these things contributed to the sleep apnea, and that took it to that final level of my health getting really shitty. What was my health getting really shitty? I had no energy. My diet was fucking atrocious. There was no fruit. There was no lettuce. There was 10 cans of soda a day. It was just plain abuse, because with the abuse I was doing with the drugs, who cares about everything else? I'm already doing drugs. There's no reason to be a hypocrite and go to the gym and try to lie to myself. I was one of those guys.
Really?
Yeah, I'm already in deep. What's fucking the gym gonna do for me? I'm doing an 8-ball of fucking coke in 2 nights and drinking this and eating this and smoking 2 packs of cigarettes. What's the fucking gym gonna do for me? Nothing. That's how I looked at it, from a stupid perspective. And today I pay for that. When I go to jiu-jitsu and I gotta not eat a donut with you or whatever, I pay for that, you know? I pay for that time, because we pay for everything in our lives. The conscious decision was when I stopped doing coke. Then I said, what did I do with myself? What did I do with my body? What did I do to my image? Look at my clothes. My clothes were a day above fucking, you know, I couldn't even fit into I was so fat that I was destroying my clothes. So I was just living in warm-ups.
I was doing that with gym shorts.
You live in fucking warm-ups, you know. That's the only way you're comfortable. You're not comfortable in pants anymore. Once you get to a certain weight, you're not comfortable at all in pants.
And you don't want to buy new pants because you're like, oh, I'm not getting bigger.
I'm gonna lose the weight. So, but the conscious decision was probably after I stopped getting high. 208. I finally went to Weight Watchers and I started looking at different things and I started going online. I always knew about proteins and diets and lifting. I never incorporated rest into that equation, and that's a big part of the equation. You could eat great and work out and gain weight because you're not sleeping correctly. There's so many fucking aspects to our diet, guys like you and me. There's so many aspects to our diet. The number one is sleep, and number two, as soon as we get up, we got to eat something to kick off the thing and for the rest of our day to be good. Because guys like you and I will have a donut for breakfast and not think about it, but that ruins your breakfast. Or not eat breakfast, and then you eat at 12, and now you got to eat that fourth meal, or that fifth meal because you didn't eat breakfast. There's so many different things that I force myself to do. I'm not hungry when I wake up. I'm not hungry at all. I look at my daughter, and I look at my wife arguing with Mercy, and I know Mercy's not hungry. She's my daughter. She's not hungry. I'm not hungry in the morning. If you left it up to me, I could get up at 6 and not eat till 10, and that's not good for you.
Right, yeah, that's what I was.
You got to eat like 30 minutes, an hour after you get up, but I always drink a glass of cold water to get my metabolism going, which, again, I didn't know till a couple of years ago that you do.
How do you handle the sleep thing? Because that's always been an issue for me.
Force yourself.
Do you sleep? How often do you take naps?
Today I took 2 fucking naps because I'm a fat old man.
Well, that's not every day, though.
No. I never took a fucking nap till 1995. Okay? I stopped napping when I was about 4. Gave him a hard time at school all those years. Gave my mother a hard time. I never napped till I started dating this girl in Seattle in 1995. She would take naps every afternoon. And that forced me to nap. And that is a big lifesaver, a power nap from here to, an hour and a half nap, a 45-minute nap, a 2-hour nap. Those are all power savers. But even as of lately, as of 6 months ago, I was putting on a little bit of weight. And it was because I was getting home at 11 from the store or from work or from comedy or something like that. I would write for an hour, and then to detox from the writing, I would stay up till 2 watching TV. Like all the shit you tell me to watch or people tell me to tape, I'd tape and watch it till 2, 3, and then I'd be lurking at 7 with Mercy. By 10, I can't keep my eyes open.
Right, yeah, that's what
it ruins my fucking day. I was ruining my own days.
That's the issue I've been having recently, and I've always had this issue, is I like to stay up late, and then it just, when you wake up at 7, 8 o'clock.
The last 7 weeks, I've been turning the TV off at 12, 11:30. 11:30, I go in the room.
Where's your phone?
Outside.
Really? That's the move, I think, because that's the issue. My TV is not even on most of the time. It's the phone.
The phone's in the other room in my office. I don't even see the phone when I'm at home. Unless if I go into that room, I charge it in there. There's a house phone in my bedroom in case something happens in the middle of the night and we're stuck in the bedroom. But my cell phone is far away from me. There's nights I leave it in the fucking car overnight.
You leave it in the car?
What do I give a fuck? The people that are going to call me aren't going to call me at night. Anybody who calls me at 3 in the morning is for something fucking stupid anyway. It's not going to be because nobody calls me at 3 no more that's worth the shit. Ari calls me at 2 sometimes. I'll see the call late night or early morning or something. But nobody calls me in the middle of the fucking night. So nobody really calls after 7. For me to write, I can't have the phone by me.
Not even near you?
No. So once I write, the phone goes into another fucking room charged up. That's why I leave the phone out. So when I walk in the house in the morning, I'd look at the phone, and then I plug it in, and I leave it in the kitchen, and I go in the office and write. When I take Mercy to school, I don't take the phone. My wife's got a fucking phone. Then when I get home at 9:30, 10, the phone's there. I go to jiu-jitsu, I put the phone in the fucking car. That phone ain't going to get picked up.
Jesus. I think that's a move. I think that's.
I don't have the phone near me at all. I don't want to look at social media. There's nothing for me to look at social media for.
Do you get distracted in hotel rooms, or do you
No.
keep it away from you in hotel rooms too?
Yeah, keep it away from me in hotel rooms too. Wow. I put it in a pocket. I'll put it in my luggage and close the luggage.
That's what you have to do now, because otherwise,
If not, you can't write.
you're a zombie.
I can't write. What the fuck are you giggling about? No.
Why did you like him? What did
He did an error.
I knew a second ago, but now keep going from where you told it, because then
You know that little forehead you got?